All right, so we've got a 5-foot green privacy fencing to put up, or 6 feet, 5 or 6 feet green privacy fencing. It's fabric, kind of like green landscaping paper, I guess. And some of these bushes are really jutting out into the space. Oh, and they're soaking wet. I'm not pushing on that right now. That's why they're leaning so far out. They're soaking wet. So these branches got to use something pretty strong. Not this wire. Wow, there is a wire here doing something. Probably cutting in like so mean to this thing. All right, anyways, the wire's there and it's not doing any damage. It's okay. Yeah, I see like an old piece of garden hose on both sides of these with some really strong green poly, plastic type rope. Pull that tight. I mean, tight. Get this branch standing way up there, and actually that'll take some of the pressure off this one that wants to lean out. They'll both be helping each other to try to get towards the middle. Yeah, really torque that tight. Some of these upper branches, give it a chance to not be so heavy. Like, nah, this is doing a lot of hiding from the street though right here. No, we're not cutting anything off of this. Just gonna, same thing over here. These low branches, they're just growing straight out like this. Gotta pull them up and keep these low branches intact also. Really pull them up to the main tree root base thing there. All right, but this is the only place where it's bulging out so much. Right here is bulging out. All of this is nice and flat. All of this is nice and flat. That just, let's count them. Here's where it starts on the first one. This one starts to bulge. I could see what needs to be done. There's a lot of rope work. All of these, a lot of rope work. Rope. Then you get over here and it's back to how it is on the other side. Actually, to close this opening, I would let these trees start working together. All three of this. I want to pull this branch into over here and groom these branches to fill that void. Yes, that's going to get pulled that way. Big time. I'm going to grab it way up high there. And these dudes I'll grab way up high. All of this needs to be pulled together into a knot. Maybe I'll even use it like a green ratchet strap. Really, yeah, a ratchet strap. I could really put some tension on that. Get those guys together. After they stay together for a while, they will start growing straighter that way, and the tension will become less. All right, so there's the first piece of metal I drove in. I bought these dudes. I don't know. That's a tall 6 foot. They're taller than 6 feet. Maybe when you drive them in the ground, they're 6 feet tall. Let me see. Almost. Anyways, when you drive them in the ground, it looks like it's about 5.5 feet. So these dudes, I'm going to space out one. I've allowed 4 for this run. There's one. Well, let's see how many paces it is. There's one. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. For easy math, let's do 24. So 6 times 4 is 24. So I'll take 6 littler ones and then see what happens. Sneakers are getting soaked in this wet grass. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. It's right where I'd want this next one to fall. So it has some decent strength on it. So the next post will go here. That's on the straight run. This is on the bushes that are pretty much straight. Then we get to these bulging guys. So let's say pretty much close to here is going to be number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 gets almost to the end of this other bulge. I think it might be prudent. You want this to look symmetrical though. All right, instead of 4, we're going to put 5. So 22, we'll call it 21. 21. No, 5 doesn't go into 21 nicely. I have 7 of these stakes. I mean, that would be nice. Every 1, 2, 3. 1 here. 1, 2, 3. 1 here. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. If I use all 7 of those up, I could have a really sturdy wall. Oh shit, I just realized I put that first one backwards. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah. Unreal. So I want to put the hooks facing out. And the first one I didn't, but I'll work around that by, oh yeah, I did. It's facing out. Okay, good. See if I could hang the fabric onto that. Or maybe use green zip ties. Could order a package of 50 green zip ties, and no matter what, this is going to be a piece of work to do this. Really, I'd like this to go back a little more even, but I got all of these branches. By putting this stuff up, all of these branches now become an issue. Yeah, this has all got a jacket. Ratchet straps. Or, actually, I could use the ratchet straps to pull it tight. And then... pollen. Yeah, use the ratchet straps to pull it tight, and then use the green rope with the garden hose. Go after this one time for real. Really do battle with it. Like, put in a day on this. 9 to 5, or not really, but 10 to 2. 10 to 2, 2 guys devoted to making this decent and then putting the fence up. Can make that happen. So let's see, I walked 22 paces times 3, it's like a 50-foot run, 60-foot run. Hopefully that roll's not longer than 50 feet. This way I only have to do that one run.